Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Um, Sheil, Grace, and Charlotte. How is everybody doing? Sue should be here in about 10 minutes. She had a neighborhood type thing, and so she just messaged me and said she'd be here about 10 after. So I thought maybe we would just chat for a minute and let her get here. I've got some really, really good questions. Um, y'all are gonna like this. I hope. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Grace. My grandson called me. Will, my oldest grandson, called me about uh, I guess 7:25 and said, "Mama, my arm may be broke," and I was like, "What?" So, um, he works out hard. I don't. I'm sure all of y'all have seen the picture that I posted of him on Twitter. But he works out really, really hard and has really gotten into good shape. And then, but he's had a deep tissue bruise or something like that. Well, the same arm today when they were practicing, it got hung up between somebody's helmet and somebody's pads and bent it the wrong way. So um, he has to go back to his what do you call it, trainer at 9:30 in the morning, and then let him work on it some more and stuff like that. But then if he feels like he needs to go have it x-rayed, if he feels like it's possibly broken, he has to go to the sports doctor that their team uses and have it x-rayed and stuff. But I was like, oh no, that's going to put you out of football. And he's like, no, it's not. He said, they can pad it up. He said, we already talked about it today. So I don't know how I feel about that, but he's 17 and he's got a very dominant personality. So it won't do me good to tell him anything. So maybe it won't be broke. Maybe it's just that deep bruise and he will heal quickly. Um, I think I will go ahead and while we're waiting on Sue, and I'm going to throw one question out there, and y'all can put your answers here in the chat. So the first question that I have is, what one day would you choose to live over in your life? One day that you would choose to live over in your life. So, that's depending on how old you are. I know what mine is. I know what mine is. Um, I would, the birth of my first son, I think. It was a horrible, horrible, labor and delivery, but still, that was my firstborn son. So I think that would be, hey, Mandy, that would be the day. Oh, Mandy said the day my dad died, I would tell him to not go on the treadmill. Oh no. Did Was the him being on the treadmill a part of his death, Mandy? Um that's so sad. Guess what was he trying to work out or something? Uh oh gosh, Sheil, yeah. The day Sheil tried taking her life. That was traumatizing to my family. Oh, absolutely, Sheil. Absolutely. I just can't imagine not. Whew, okay. Um, his heart, Mandy said. Um, yeah, so, Charlotte, what would the one day that you'd like to live over? And Sheil, Grace. Oh, wait, Sheil answered me already. So, Grace and Charlotte. didn't answer yet. So if that's a tough question to put out there right at first, but Grace is thinking, yeah, yeah, that's a that's a hard one. Ooh, can you answer for Charlotte, Mandy? I don't know. You better ask Charlotte if that's okay. Oh Lord. Yeah. Um, I'm Hims. Mandy slapping. Yeah, I think I get the joke there, Mandy. I think. Oh my goodness. That's man. Um, I'm gonna pass on that. I got you, Charla. We got you. We got you. Grace is still thinking. So while Grace is still thinking, um, I will put another one out there. What advice would you give to your 10-year-old self? Okay, that's going way back there for me. That's going whew, whew, a long ways back. So, um, it was last summer when Charlotte, it was last summer when oh gosh, Mandy, you're so funny. Uh, yeah. Um, I can't really think of anything I would want to do other than not getting a tattoo. Really, I have two tattoos, and I love mine. I absolutely love mine. The very first one I got, uh I was in Dallas, Texas, at a biker's bar, and it was my midlife crisis, I guess, when I got this tattoo because I was like, I had been drinking tequila all day, straight tequila. So, needless to say, when I got this tattoo, I was extremely intoxicated and it hurt like all kinds of stuff, but it's right here on the right side of my chest and it's a sunflower with a four-leaf clover in the middle of it. But you can imagine um, what that would look like coming from a biker's bar. My second one is a thigh piece, and it's the tree of life, and it has all of my children's and my grandchildren's first initials weaving into the branches of the tree. So it's really, really cool. It was really, really cool. It still is really, really cool because it holds a lot of meaning for me. But as we age, our legs are not as taut as what they used to be. So, but I still love it because it means so much to me. Sheil has a tattoo I have chosen to get. It would be my third tattoo. I'll go share a pic in Mod Chat. I have six. Oh, a full back. Oh man, Mandy, I bet that's gorgeous. Um, yes, Miss Cassandra. She would want to redo her son's newborn days just because I miss it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would tell myself to never feel like I need to be smaller to make others happy. Absolutely, Charla. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cassandra, that's a really, really good answer too. Yeah. Um, that's kind of like me, wanting to go back to the day that my first son was born. So, um, what was my other question? Oh, what advice would you give your 10-year-old self? So, Uh, I think I would tell my 10-year-old self to not be so mean to my younger brothers because I was golly. I don't know if it was because they were both boys and stuff, but like I threw a yo-yo one time at my one of my brother's heads and it went through the window of our house. So I got my butt blistered. So I would tell myself not to be not to be mean to my brothers anymore. Um, that's what I would have done. That's what I would tell my 10-year-old self. So can y'all think of what you would tell your 10-year-old self? My advice to my 10-year-old self? You matter. Yes, Grace. That is a great answer. It really is. When you were 10, did you struggle with that, Grace? Um, or just giving yourself sound advice as you were growing up? You know, that's a really, really good answer. Um, anybody else got an answer for what they would tell their 10-year-old self? Or are you still thinking? Because trust your instincts. Yes, Charla. Yes, yes. I don't feel like at 10, though. Tell my 10-year-old self, screw family who didn't believe me for what another family member. Oh, gosh. Cassandra, I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I can oh, man. Lord, y'all are going to make me cry now. And oh, you struggled with that your whole life, Grace. Yeah. Cassandra, I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. Uh, that's such a deep and hard subject. Oh gosh. Uh, yeah. Um, okay, some good answers and some gut wrenching answers. Let me see if I can find something lighter. Um, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? I don't know. Everything in life led me to where I am, which is a really great place. So had to go through all that shit. Yeah, Mandy, that's true. That's true. But um, yeah, yes, everybody matters. I I don't care if you're the well. I don't know if I want to say that, but I mean I do think that everybody matters. Funny how we can all be so different, but really not that different after all. Yeah, Charlotte, that's true. Mandy would have liked to have been a corporate lawyer when she was younger. I was boring. I wanted to be a nurse. But Mandy, I'm gonna tell you right now, my grandson Will that goes into college next year is studying law. So hey Eve K, glad you're here. Um, but yeah, yes, Cassandra. Yes. Man. Um, he's studying law. As a matter of fact, he had an apprenticeship at a lawyer's office this summer. He worked his regular job. He practiced football, and then he did that apprenticeship at a lawyer's office, and he was so happy. Yes. Um, my dad said I belonged to the Career of the Month Club. There were so many things I wanted to be. Yeah. Eve says she would tell her 10-year-old self that you're enough. That's a good answer, Eve. It really is. And Eve, I even think like today, at the age we are today, I think telling yourself you're enough is important too, even today. Yeah. Charlotte said she knew she would be a teacher when she was 4. I taught both of my sisters to read before they went to kindergarten. Good for you, Charlotte. Wow. Man, I couldn't do that with my brothers. We played school, but they were bad. They got paddlings every day. Every day. Yes, Mandy, I agree. Abe, you're definitely enough. Um, okay, Sheil, I'll look at it in just a little bit. Um, anybody else gonna tell me what they wanted to be when they grew up? Did I say I just wanted to be a nurse? That's boring. Oh, here's Sue, y'all. Hello.
Hey, I made it.
You made it. Yay. We're having a good time. We've got some pretty deep answers uh and I didn't think these questions were gonna be that deep, but they
Oh,
are. So
cool.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Hi,
Um
all.
yes, you wanna say hello to everybody, Sue? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hi, Mandy. Hi, Charla. Who was it? Hi, Shill. Uh, Eve. Mrs. Cassandra. Hydrate
Grace's,
case.
yeah, yeah,
I think that's about it, is it?
yeah.
Yep. Hi, sorry, I'm late. We had our national night out with the police officers and everything, so a barbecue and all that stuff going on tonight. So
Yum.
yeah, yeah, they barbecue. So the police officers provide the food,
Yeah. Wow.
and they barbecue. So they either provide the food or they get somebody to come in, like a food truck or whatever.
Uh
So
huh.
they barbecued hot dogs and with the chips, and then there was so our HOA provided the kids with popsicles, and then the officers bring different vehicles, different types of police vehicles out,
Oh,
um,
neat.
and one
Yeah.
guy, they had a they had a canine there that the kids could stand back and look at,
Yeah.
and then they had like another dog that they take in for. He's allowed. He doesn't do any police work,
Uh
but
huh.
he works with the police department and in like helping scared kids or whatever. So it was
Right.
really cool. It was really nice. It was fun.
Man, there's nothing better than a grilled out hot dog.
I know, right?
I would rather have a hot dog than a piece of steak when it comes to grilling. But I love hot dogs on the grill.
Yeah.
Um, okay, Cassandra, I see you said you'd be right back, and Eve is out getting some exercise and listening. So, wow, that's good. That's good. Okay, um, this one, this one, you're gonna have to brag a little bit about yourself. Okay, so what's your best quality?
Oh wow.
Yeah, you have to think about that.
I think mine is I
Mm,
have a big heart. I have a big heart. Um,
right. Yeah.
and I wear it on my sleeve. I do.
Yes.
Um, I like to help people. I'm just always wanting to help somebody. Help wherever,
Right.
whenever.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I see that in you. I do. I can see that. Mandy said her eyes and her hair. I mean, she's got some beautiful. Mandy's just gorgeous anyway.
Yeah,
So
she is. She
yeah.
is.
Um, Charlotte's is compassion. Shields is patience.
Hmm.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Mandy. Just it can be a physical quality or or like your personality.
Right.
Yes, Charlotte, she does. She's gorgeous. Grace's would be generosity. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I don't know what mine is. I think I try to be well, I've got a big heart too, but um I think I try to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's really the best kind of quality to have, but
No.
you
No.
know,
It
um
is.
I'd like to try to be fair um when stuff is thrown at me, so um but you do. Mandy, it's true though. It's true. You're
Oh,
gorgeous.
oh,
God.
stop or don't.
Yeah.
LOL. Yeah.
We
Oh,
won't.
you cracked me up, Mandy.
We won't stop. I mean, because she's gorgeous. God.
She is.
That hair. Mm, her hair is beautiful. Okay, yeah, I think everybody told me what their best quality was. If you could, what would you most like to change about yourself if you could? Yeah, Eve, I agree. Compassion does fit Charlotte.
Yes.
Mandy's got good character. Yes, yes, yes.
Um. Yeah, she does.
Hmm. So, if you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Mine would be the cowlick that I've got right on the right side of my head. I have thought that since I was 16 years old, and I hate it. Wait, what, Mandy? Your
Yeah.
weight?
I think that would be
Seriously?
mine too.
Would it be your weight? Well, Sue, with your recent mini strokes. I'm
Yes.
really surprised. Did your doctor get on to you about your? Because I
Mm,
don't. I mean, I don't think you have a weight problem, but
Actually, I've gained some weight in this last month and a few days,
oh,
with not smoking.
yeah,
But I I'm kinda in a thing that, so yeah, I like to eat junk
do ya?
late at night. I think my
Yeah,
biggest yes, Tootsie Rolls. Um, but, I take medicine too that doesn't help with
yeah,
losing weight, you
yeah.
know? Um, so,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got one that doesn't do real good. Starla's is her anxiety. Grace Case says her weight and her anxious brain. Yeah, yeah. C19 was not my friend. Too much Netflix and chill.
Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
that didn't help me
oh
either.
man. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um. Wow. Hmm. So I got these questions offline. Who is the most important person to you? Now that was kind of a hard one to answer, but I mean it's asking for the most important person to you. Um, a panic anxiety complex, PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll. I thought that. Let me. I forgot I can put these up on screen. Hell, what are you
Um,
doing?
who was the most important person?
Huh?
Um, I mean, I don't wanna sound, cliche, clicky, whatever. I'm gonna have to say my husband.
Your
I
husband?
am. Yeah, we've been through so much together in 38 years, um,
Yeah.
and he's just always been right there, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
as we got older and my son got older, my son's right
Uh-huh.
up there with him,
Oh, of
my
course.
s
Yeah.
my son is my rock, with all my health issues and stuff, he's just been right there, and for something, us losing a child, so young,
Yeah. Yeah.
that, most people don't make it through it, and our
That's what
counselors
I was
even told
fixing
us
to
that.
say. Yeah. Yeah.
And our counselors have, told us that, and we made
Mhm.
it. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
kill each other.
Right. And then he was there with you through your cancer and everything too, I'm
Mhm.
assuming. So,
Everything.
yeah.
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 Grace Case said Jesus. Charlotte said her kids. And Mandy said that thing up there was code for getting high and having the munchies. That's funny. Oh my God.
uh,
Oh gosh. My husband and our girls and our pet kids, LOL. Okay, Sheila, it asked for one person. And I'm struggling with this. Because I told my oldest son when he and Jessica had Will, I told Zachary, it's my oldest son's name, I said, look, I would kill somebody over you, but I will kill you over that laying right there. Talking about Will. Yeah.
right.
So,
Yeah.
um, that's a tough one, because
Yeah.
that's a tough one. And I don't have a husband anymore, so which they never would have been or my son never would have been my first choice anyway. So,
Yeah.
uh, she'll have she'll. How many kids do you have? I only knew about the one. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is a pretty good one. What are people surprised to learn about you?
Oh, wow.
I can tell you what people are surprised to learn about me.
What's up?
That I drove a mobile home toter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Little old me, and that's probably I did that for God, probably for 10, 12 years. So that's probably
Oh
what.
wow, Mandy. Yeah, that that is surprises me that about you.
She'll said, "Fine, my dad. He has always been my everything. Dragon is his name, which is why I choose Dragon. I knew that about you, Sheil."
Well, that's cool.
And Mandy, you had all your kids at home, like with no pain meds or nothing, really?
I had I didn't have mine at home, but I didn't have any pain medicine with my kids.
Okay. I was in labor with Zachary for 27 hours, and they gave me one shot of Demerol. Yeah, one shot of Demerol.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't have long labors though either.
I
Thank
did.
God.
Just with him, just with him.
Thank God. My daughter was 5 hours and Nick was 3.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm like, if I'm doing this all natural,
yeah,
you better come out fast.
yeah. Well, mine, but Zachary didn't. Like, oh my, they were fixing to do a C-section. Fixing after me laying there for 26 hours. They're like, oh, well, we might need to do this. Plus, he was my first child. And after they had to deliver him with forceps. So they did give me a spinal um,
Right.
after he had crowned, and they had to deliver him with forceps. So he weighed 9 pounds and 1 ounce.
Oh
So that
wow.
might have been the problem. It was my first son. So, first child. Charla says she wants everybody to know that she's really not crazy. Grace,
We
that
we know.
she's not the airhead that she presents herself to be.
That's funny.
I wouldn't think that you.
Either would I.
Oh gosh, that would be fun, to do a channel and pretend like you're a Valley Girl airhead or something. But really
Yeah.
be a smart, smart person. Oh my gosh, Mandy did hers all natural too at home. Gosh.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Mandy
I
is
didn't. I just didn't do
uh
the at home part.
yeah, I couldn't have done that, I don't think. Not at well, I mean when I was having I don't even know if I don't
Hi,
remember
Joan.
Hi Joan. Ah, good to see you. Joan was in labor for 23 induced hours. Oh gosh. Then a C section. Then the morphine. LOL. Didn't nurse her until I came to about 16 hours later.
Wow.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that induced labor's rough. My daughter got induced with my granddaughter.
I heard
So,
that.
yeah, yeah. Everybody say hi to Joan. Um, okay. All right. This could be a tough one. What's the most difficult thing you have ever done? That's a hard one, you know? That's a hard one to answer.
What is the what? The most
The
difficult thing you've done?
What's the most difficult thing you've ever done?
Uh,
And that's a tough one. That is a real tough one.
hmm.
Because I don't know. I don't know. Oh, y'all,
I don't
excuse me
know.
just a minute. Excuse me just a minute.
Wow.
Okay.
Way to go, Charlotte.
2 college degrees in 3 years with a 4 point. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Golly, Charla. That's major. Of course, Joan. I'm so glad you're here.
I think the most difficult thing besides I don't consider losing my daughter the most difficult thing. That's the most
Right.
difficult thing to go through. But the most
Right.
difficult thing was for me to move across the country
Oh yeah.
at
Yeah.
59 years old.
Yeah, I can see that
Away
because
from
you.
my mom at 59 years old.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. I can
I've
see
never
that.
been away from my mom ever. Yeah.
Oh, your mama's girl.
I am.
Um,
I really am.
Grace, Grace said getting out the door of a perfectly good plane and jumping out was pretty hard, but awesome. My daughter did that
Oh,
too at Lake
wow.
Tahoe. She did that at Lake Tahoe. Uh, Jumped out of an airplane. Yeah. I've never done that. I always wanted to do that, but I couldn't do it now because like when that thing jerks you back up in the air, she looked like a fish flopping. They did the tandem. So um they did a lot of homework on the living room floor with crayons and paper, I bet. Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd watch that. I wanted to, but there's no way I could ever do it.
I could.
Oh, not me.
Well, I could have. I was a thrill junkie when I was younger. Like, um, I like to jump off high places, like high rocks and stuff, into the
Mm.
water. And like, I used to love, I mean, I always like to do
Oh,
fun
not me.
stuff like that, like slide down the falls, and or go down the falls on your butt. Yeah. Mandy is piggybacking off her last answer. She said, push three kids out naturally. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
Man.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. Uh huh. Yes. It is. I mean, even if, well, I mean, mine were all natural too, except at the very end. Like when my second one, they gassed me because he weighed
Uh,
9 too.
Dang.
And then when Carolyn came along, she was just like I nearly had her in the toilet. She was itty bitty.
Yeah, my kids were small. I
Yeah.
didn't. My kids were 5'12" and 5'13". That's
Oh
it.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I had tiny babies.
Yeah. Now my first two were big, and then Carolyn was tiny, and um Alan was natural. I mean, he was like 7 pounds 2 ounces. So um that's a a almost kind of like a standard weight for a baby or something. That's a
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
my nephew, um, he was almost almost 10 pounds.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, oh my gosh! And my sister-in-law had him normal, you know.
Oh well. I had a girlfriend in high school, and like 2 years after I graduated, she had her first child that weighed 11 pounds and 13 ounces,
Oh wow,
and she had her little girl. She had
wow.
her, but having said that, she was tore from stem to stern, you know,
I bet.
and so yeah, they had to put
I
a
think my
lot of stitches back in her.
yeah,
So
my sister-in-law was too. Um, I was just like, how? That's two of my kids together.
yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, mine were 9'1" and 9'2", my biggest ones. I can't imagine 11 pounds and 3 ounces. But if he would have been that, I would have said no, cut him out. Which I was begging him for a C-section after about 20 hours. I was
Right.
so tired. And
Oh,
a
that.
freaking the guy that does the epidural, he said this is what he said to me because I was screaming and carrying on because I was freaking hurting. He said, "Now, Miss Edwards," that was my name at the time. He said, I have written 3 books and taught 50 classes on childbirth, and I know you're not hurting that bad.
Oh my god.
Yes, coming from a man. I
Of
was like,
course.
hey, Mocking Media.
Of
Mocking Media,
course.
we are, let me see. What is the most difficult thing you've ever done? Is that the one we were on?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The most difficult thing you've ever done. Glad to see you, Mocking Media. Mhm. The most difficult thing you've ever done. We've talked about pushing out babies and jumping out of airplanes and uh, oh, college. Uh, Charla has like 3 college degrees, and uh, plus, right when she graduated, right, wasn't that right? She had her 5th child. So, yeah, that had to be tough. Waiting at the DMV. Is that what you meant?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
Sheil said hardest thing she's had to do is learn to live a new life outside of trauma that I never understood what it was. Trauma at 2, no therapy. I was bullied in school. I'll be working on this for life. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Um, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I just 2 bachelor's degrees, then a master's. Oh gosh, is that
wow.
all? I've got a high school diploma. Does that count? I went to college for about a year and a half, but I didn't. I didn't graduate or anything. I got pregnant actually, so um, that took precedence at that time.
Yeah.
That would probably be a regret too, is that I never did get to finish college. So
Yeah.
anyway, okay. Let's see. What is your proudest accomplishment? Sue, what's your proudest
My
accomplishment?
kids.
Yes, that's what I was going to say too.
Yep.
Raising my kids and then raising my grandkids too, because I've had a major hand in that too.
Yeah. My
Um,
kids.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We try our best to raise them right. I'll say
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Um, and then there comes a point in time when you have to let them go and
Yep.
hope that they choose the right path in life. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah. Sheil
Uh,
says her girls, yes. Getting her personal trainer certification.
oh,
Grace
right
Case,
on.
that's amazing. So is that like a for exercise? Is that right? Personal
Yeah.
trainer? Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm. Wow. Yeah. Will could use you right now, Grace, because I just don't trust the trainer. The trainer, is in there and is at their school, right? And so, of course, if they can get him padded up and stuff, they're going to let him play football because he plays offense and defense, and he's the biggest one on their team. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So, yeah, he plays basically the entire football game. He's
Wow.
played since he was a little bitty thing. Charlotte
He plays
said,
both.
Grace, she needed you to. Huh?
He plays offense and defense.
Both. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's always done that. I mean, even when he started like in City League, I mean,
Uh huh.
football just came naturally to him.
Usually they don't let you
Um,
do that.
let's see. He said, Grace, let me think of what well, he just said the trainer. He just said their trainer, but he is doing physical therapy on him. So maybe he is a physical
Yeah.
therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be because he is
That's
doing
different. Yeah.
therapy on him. Yeah. Um, let's see. When are you the happiest? When are you the happiest, Sue?
Um. I think when my household is happy, you know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
when everything is just kind of like jiving good and everything's working out good,
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I think
yeah,
I'm I think I'm the happiest when I get up out of bed in the morning and um and I have my first cup of coffee out on the porch and things are
yeah,
like they're supposed to be, so that would be the same thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody's at work and school and everybody's doing good and you don't get stupid phone calls like what I got tonight from my grandson.
Oh
Because he's
no.
like, yeah. I mean, he calls me and then I'm saying, oh my God, you need to go to the ER, and he's like, Mama, it's okay. It's okay. And then he shows me his arm, the way they've got it wrapped up and stuff. And I'm like, oh dear
Oh, he
God.
got hurt.
Yeah, in football practice.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Actually,
Oh,
he's had a deep tissue um bruise on his forearm. And then today at practice, it's been wrapped up, right? And he's been getting therapy on it by the trainer.
oh,
But
okay.
in football practice today, it got caught between somebody's helmet and somebody's pads in a tackle, and it turned it the wrong
Ooh.
way. So it could possibly be broke, but we'll know this tomorrow. So yeah.
So
So
some of
Joan
the
says,
answers. Oh,
"Huh?
go ahead. Oh, I was
You
going
go
to read
ahead.
some of these answers.
Go ahead.
Um,
Go right ahead."
Joan said when she's with family and cooking and gardening, family
Hmm.
first.
Hmm.
Mocking media, doing art. Charla, when my kids are all together. Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom used to say that too. 'Cause my dad's been gone for over 30 years. So
Right.
uh, it's always my mom. And so it's like when my kids and my grandkids are together, she used to always say that.
Yes. Yeah.
And now, so my mom moved after I did. She stayed, in Washington, but she moved to a senior living.
Yes.
And that
Yeah.
girl is just busy, busy, busy. My niece, she's in her 40s. She called me. She says, Aunt Susie, I'm trying to have lunch with grandma. And she has to look at her calendar now because she's so busy with her little schedules. They do game nights or game days, and they have this doing, then they're doing this, and they're going here and they're going there. And she was living in her house by herself. It was just her. And
Right.
she
Oh
really
yeah.
didn't, and she didn't really drive that much. So, it was like, so she was just there. And now she just has nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
it's like, I talked to her today and I said, so I heard we have to like, call you and get on your schedule.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 'cause my niece
That's
was trying
funny.
to, yeah, because she was trying to set up a time, to bring her, my mom, her great grandson, so they could go have lunch, before he goes back to school.
Mm,
And
yeah.
oh, let me look at my schedule.
Oh my
Like,
God, that's
wow,
hilarious.
that's
She may
cracks
have a
me up.
secretary.
Yeah, I know.
You want to read some more comments? Hey, Spackle.
Hey, Specs.
I've highlighted
Um,
Spackles.
what else do we have? Speckle said, I think I'm happiest when contributing something I find meaningful and helpful for others. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
good
that one.
answer. Yeah, I do too.
Grace case when the family is all together and we're laughing and carrying on.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Joan, I
And
wish I did too. I wish I did
what's
too.
that?
I wish I had the kind of talent mocking media to
Oh,
create
for art.
and
Yeah.
mock. No, to create and mock.
Oh. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I would love to have that too and do like mm, gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. That would be a lot of
Yep.
fun.
Yeah.
That would be a whole. I think everybody's just saying hello right now, aren't they? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So our next question would be um what are you most afraid of? This is easy for me.
What am I most afraid of?
Yep.
most afraid. Uh, I'll have to think about that. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about like something physical, it would be snakes. I'm terrified of a snake or a
Uh,
worm. I won't even pick up a worm. Okay.
I
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're talking physical, minus snakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, by far. Oh, I
Yeah.
hate snakes. Um,
And yes, Joan, that's what I was gonna say
yeah.
too. Is loss. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Uh,
Yeah. Kind of have the.
oh, Spackle said she doesn't know if she wants to tell the internet that.
uh,
That's funny. Um, that snark. I would love to have. I'd love to have that snark. I would love to have the art talent. I did make my profile pic, but apps make that easy. I'm living my art through my oldest, who is in school for digital media. Oh wow, I didn't know
um,
that. Sheil, I don't think you've ever told me that. Um,
I
yeah,
don't. I don't have the talent as in drawing or art that way.
yeah,
Um, but I do a lot of crafts. A
yeah.
lot.
You do.
I do make a lot of stuff and sell a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Do you do good with that, Charlotte
Um,
or Sue?
I
I'm sorry. Why do I always
not
call you
not
Charlotte?
not here yet. Um, it's got to
Uh huh.
build back up. But when I do, what I it's funny because when I do sell now, it all goes back to Washington State where I was from anyway.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Or to
Oh my.
Mandy.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I I mean I'm not like uh I don't have like I have a business page, but
Yeah,
it's basically hobby, you know.
right.
Um,
Yeah,
but I do sell stuff. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
it's
That's cool.
fun. I love doing it. Um, my friend that I moved out here by, she's the one who got me into it.
Oh, really? Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Any
So now we
form
do
of
it.
expression is great, Malkin Media said. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's true. And Spackle said, yeah, sometimes you got to say next. Okay. So, um, what's an opinion you've had that has changed over time?
What is opinion? Um, huh, I don't know.
Hmm. Um, well, I can tell you what mine is
What's
because
up?
it's just been here recent. Um, well, let me put this in a good way. Not always taking other people's words about other people. Does that make sense?
Yep, I
Okay.
do. I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, Joan.
Right.
Ah, that the internet would be fun.
Spackle said she used to think she'd be Republican for life. Oh my
Ah,
goodness. That's funny. That's funny.
oh, Joan, yeah, that is so funny. The internet would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, the internet is fun,
I mean, it
like,
can, yeah, yeah,
yeah, it can be.
it can be. If
It can
some people
also
didn't.
be it can also be cruel as hell, right? So,
Yes, yes, and it's not everybody. It's just those few that have to take it so seriously
yeah,
that
yeah,
you're okay. You're in the drama community.
right,
You know, what's it gonna be? Drama.
right.
So, but they just took it outside of what a creator was talking about as drama.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
real, and it just, they just, yeah.
right, yeah. It can get ugly. That's for sure. It can get ugly. Feelings can get hurt, and
Yep.
so on and so forth. Like I was talking to you today, about my feelings getting hurt,
Yes.
and
Absolutely.
yeah. But it is what it is. So, um, did everybody tell me what's an
Um,
opinion that they've had over time?
Grace Case, I used to like pickles when I was a kid. That's changed.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It can be unless you take a
Uh,
wrong turn and then holy balls.
yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good. I am still having trouble doing what I wanted to do. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna try and figure it out. Um, you know what
I
I'm
wish I
talking
could.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
wish Spackle said I wish I could write, but it's not my skill.
Yeah.
That's,
Hmm.
I like the pickle one. I
Yeah, I like the pickle
love it.
too. Spackle also said, I used to think everyone cared about the meaning of life, but apparently not. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
Spackle, I do, but I still haven't figured it out. Yeah, I know. Isn't that right, Charlotte?
Yeah.
I don't think there is an answer, but is it a carrot on a stick?
I don't get it.
I
I
don't
don't think
either.
it,
What I don't
I
um
don't think there's an answer, but it is a carrot on a stick. Huh. I don't get
what's
it.
an opinion that
I'm
you've
missing
had?
something.
This is my next question is gonna be really, really easy. I know for you, Sue, and I know for probably mocking media. I would think this would be one that y'all can answer readily.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think for me, it might be making a difference that will matter even after I'm gone. Yeah, that's yes, Charla. Yeah, yeah. I wish we
Yep.
could. Man, I wish we could all do that, and I guess we could. So you know
Right.
what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one I'm thinking that you and Spackle will have an easy time answering. It's where do you find inspiration?
Um oh,
Legacy, legacy, smoking
where do I
media.
find inspiration?
Yeah.
I actually I do find inspiration from others.
Uh huh.
Other people, other
Yeah.
creators that
Yeah.
create the stuff that like I do. Um,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, but a lot of it is others, and my imagination. You
Oh
know,
well.
yeah.
I've got the imagination of a doorknob, so
Oh, stop it.
I'm not kidding. Like I'm telling you, my imagination is. Yeah. Yeah. Reading usually or people watching. That's where Charlotte gets her inspiration.
Yep,
Mocking
that's a
media,
good one.
legacy to opinion that changed. Never cared when younger, now kind of care.
Uh,
Uh, so Spackle says movie, music, books, and nature, and most of all, human connection. Yes,
yep.
human connection is so freaking important. Whether you're just like, at your workplace or at home or like we're doing now, it's you just like this, you get a little bit of insight into the people that you're associating with. And I just think it's fun. I don't know, to know that, you know,
Yeah,
that we can talk like this and, you know, just have fun too. I hope so. At Charlotte would like to see a positive change. Me too, Joan. It would be great, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
It'd
yeah.
be nice.
I think though, you just keep doing what you do, um, and take it slow and steady. I mean, that's what I have to do now that I'm
Yeah.
150 years old.
Oh,
So
stop. You're the
I
same age
feel
as
like
me.
I feel like that sometimes. I'm telling you. Oh. Okay, Malcolm Media said feelings for personal art projects, understanding people when doing professional, listening to people's words for our channel. Yeah,
There you
I
go.
c-
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. Yeah, yeah, that's a real good answer. Um, like I said, I don't know where I get inspiration. Inspiration for what? I
Yeah,
just come up with stuff in my head, you know.
I'm closer to 62 than 50. I'm
Well,
going past. I'm going
I'm
past
closer
that
to
60.
61 than
Yeah, me too.
yeah. So
Yeah, here in a few months.
yes, yeah. When's your birthday? Yours is in October too, isn't it?
No, mine's January.
Oh, say mine's in
January
October.
1st.
Yeah.
I'm a New Year's baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. We talked about
Yep.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I can't remember shit. Um, a lot of the times. I'm in my 40s, but I don't have kids, so I'm Peter Pan. Oh wow. Hey Alice,
There
good to
you
see
go.
you.
Hey, Alice.
Good to see you. Um, so my next question is, who is your biggest role model?
My biggest model.
Mine was my father, my daddy. Um, I strive, every day to be like he was. I mean, he was so family oriented, and I don't strive to be that way. I mean, I am that way. Like for birthdays and stuff, I want everybody together. For the holidays, I want everybody together in the same place. We're not running all over. So, um,
Mine's my mama.
yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to
Yep.
have you
Mine.
back there, Mandy. Um,
She comes back because we were talking about her.
yeah.
I was talking about her.
Uh,
Her
I was
ears were
supposed to
burning.
tell her we were talking about her. Okay. So she'll
Hold on,
said
I
her
have to give a
dad.
crap.
Oh wow, Charla. That's a good. Charla said Princess Diana and her grandpa.
Oh,
I loved Princess Diana. I remember where I was when we got the news that she had passed away. I was watching Will play city football. So he was just a
oh,
wee little thing. Yes. No, no, no. I was watching Zachary, not Will. Oh, God. My son was playing City League football. So that's where I
yeah.
was. Yeah. Grace Case, her parents, Mandy, her dad. Um, well, either, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I mean, Charlotte.
A Jewish, so Holy Spackle said a Jewish carpenter. And besides that, I don't know. I like parts and pieces of. I can't think of a single role model. Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to be somebody's role model. Uh,
uh,
maybe my kids say that about me. Who knows? Maybe one day they will. Maybe they'll say, "Oh,
grandkids might say that if I had any.
your grandkids."
I
Yeah.
said, yeah, if I had any.
Oh man.
I
Mm,
know.
I'm telling you right now. I had some great teachers, and her dad, Jones said. Um,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Whew, I love my grandkids with every fiber of my being, right down to the hair follicles. So
My son's 35 and he says he's not having any, but it could change. Could
maybe
change.
it will. Maybe it will.
But I do have, excuse me, I do have 3 bonus grandkids.
Hmm.
So they're my daughter's best friend and her sister. Um,
Uh-huh.
we've known them for, uh, 25 plus years.
Right.
Uh, so 30 years, actually.
Uh-huh.
And so, and we've always stayed in contact with them since my daughter passed away
Right.
28 years ago. And in fact, they ended up, so we had lived in Seattle. when we met them. We moved down to Tacoma, which is an hour south, and lo and behold, within 2 years, they've moved down to
Oh,
to
wow.
Tacoma. So we've always been around. I mean, the girls call us mom and dad. Number two, um,
Right.
they call my son is their brother. So
Mhm.
their kids, we are Nana and Papa to them, and
Yeah.
so yeah, they're like mine.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I
I've
could I could
babysat
see
them,
that.
I've had them, and yeah, so I do
Yeah.
have my bonus grandkids, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And my oldest is 16, just turned 16, and she says, "I'm not bonus, Nana. I am just your granddaughter. I'm not a
Oh.
bonus." Yeah, so
Wow. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's awesome. Really, it
yeah.
is. Charlotte said if you put people on a pedestal, they'll let you down most of the time. We're all just human. Yeah, that's
I,
true.
that's so true.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. You can't, putting somebody up on a pedestal's never, you'll get your heart broke just about every time. So,
Yeah.
Sheila said her oldest is 25 and not interested in kids. So I don't think I'll have grandkids. I do have a great niece, and I'm sure I'll have great nieces and nephews from my twin brother. That's pretty.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
maybe um,
I do have yeah, I have two great nieces,
mhm,
and a great nephew. So I mean, of course, they're still little. Um,
uh,
they're what like the oldest is 16, and
uh,
so yeah,
hmm,
so
okay.
there's time.
Um,
There's still time with my son. I'm not giving up. So
hmm, I think
yeah.
we've just about answered all the questions that I had. I've got. So where do you want to be in 10 years?
Um, just kind of like where I'm at. A little better health than what I've been
Mm,
doing lately, but
right.
it's getting better. I'm just happy and content, and you know,
I mean,
my
I still
husband.
want to be on planet Earth. So,
Yes, me too. My husband will be retired, so we'll be traveling.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
5.5 more years.
Till he
Yep,
retires.
yep.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that was one reason why we moved. Just because our retirement will go so much further here uh, than Washington State. Um,
Uh,
yeah. So, yep. And so, yeah, 5 more years. So, and being able to, him just to transfer offices from Washington to South Carolina. So it was nice.
right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, out of this funk. There you go, Grace.
Are
Yeah.
you in a funk, Grace? Get out of that. Hey, I listened to Grace. I listened to your the sister wives thing today. Your
Way
video.
past. Oh, oh,
Hmm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, yeah. I listened to it today because I used to watch them all the time, and
Sister
with
wives.
Carol. Yes,
Yeah.
and then I kind of got away from it because it kind of got so I don't know, just weird.
Yeah.
But um, I've been following it. Oh, that's all Carly. Well, crap. Anyway, I listened to it today, so Carly's not here, so I'm a telling you, I listened to it today and I enjoyed it. Um, Alive and in Chile by the beach. It's too bad that my grandparents sold their beach house. I wish I could go to it as I have a memory of being inside. Yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
Mandy,
Alive
I
and
have a
in
5 year
Chile.
plan. Cross your fingers. The market crashes and houses are less than 800K where I'm from. Mandy, just move here. They're less than 800K.
They're definitely less than 8,000 K where I live. I'm
Oh my
telling you.
gosh.
I mean,
Well, we sold our house for cheaper than what we bought a bigger house here.
so Malkin Media wants to have a bistro in Slovane, California.
Oh.
Where in the hell is Slovang, or is this a joke, Balkan media? I never can tell. Oh no, it must be real because Charlotte said that's awesome. So, uh, oof, Grace Case, that trailer. My husband even was like,
Oh, Southern
JFC Cody B
California.
is a piece of shit. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Being honest. All right. Slovang is my happy place. Soul.
Whole thing.
Soul Bang. Soul Bang.
So it's in Southern California.
Mm. So, do y'all think that California is gonna fall off into the ocean one day like they're saying it's going to? Or is that just what do you call that? When people do stuff like that, predict stuff like
Conspiracy
that.
theory.
Yeah, yeah.
Conspiracy. Yeah.
Since we're talking about California. Um,
um, I don't know.
I mean if California does, then why wouldn't Florida? You know? Oh well, they're not
Well,
on a fault line, so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh wow. A little Danish town with windmills. It's a nice place, I bet.
Oh, that sounds cool. I
Yeah,
love windmills. I think
yeah,
they're
I
cool.
do too. I don't like the ones though that you see out, like if you go out west, them big ones, great
Oh
big
yeah,
ones that they're using for
yeah,
energy. But um, if it helps, then I
yeah.
guess
I like windmills.
LA and San Fran will be my neighbors. Wow. I always want. I've been to just about every state. I haven't been to Alaska. I hadn't been to Hawaii. I hadn't been to California. I hadn't been to Washington State.
I love
Uh,
Hawaii.
but just about everywhere else I've been pulling, escorting and pulling trailers. So
Yeah.
I have even been. I've even been to Charlottetown. I've been to Charlottetown. I've probably been to all of y'all's towns, except if you live in California. I haven't been to your town.
You
So
haven't been, did you say you've been to Washington or you haven't?
I have not been to Washington State.
Right.
I hadn't
Okay.
been to California, and I hadn't been to. Well, I want to go to Alaska so bad, but uh,
Yeah.
Charlotte, that's so wild. It's such a tiny town. Yeah, it is, but I mean, people out there like house trailers too. Charlotte.
I was in her state, but not her town.
Yeah,
Driving
yeah.
over here when we came through.
Oh
My
yeah.
sister, yeah, because my sister-in-law lives in Kansas. So,
Ew. Oh. Ew, I don't like fish tacos. You. Do you like fish tacos? Ugh,
no,
I
no.
don't
My
either.
husband loves them.
Does he?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
Uh-uh.
He always says, "Can we go out to eat? 'Cause I want some fish tacos," and he won't let me cook them in the house.
Well, I don't blame him, but you
Oh,
know,
yuck! I can't stand
I
them.
mean, I wouldn't want to cook the fish at home either. So,
No.
the only kind of fish I like, y'all are gonna laugh at me, but I'm fixing to show you how southern I am. I like fried catfish. Okay.
Uh,
Oh,
my husband likes it too.
yes, fried catfish with coleslaw and hush puppies and taters with mayonnaise in them. See,
Huh?
if Alice is still here, Alice, that is your perfect southern dinner you can put on the plate. Fried
Yeah.
catfish, coleslaw, hush puppies, fried taters, and put you a dollop of mayonnaise on them. Eve K's hungry now. Well, Eve, you've been out walking, so you know maybe
Yeah.
maybe you need to eat. I ate right before we came on, and then I'm gonna have some sugar-free chocolate Jello
Oh yeah.
later.
I walk in the mornings. I don't like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I am no to sushi. But
Oh no, I can't do sushi.
mm-mm. It is, Alice. It's really, really, really good. So that's what you need to do.
Oh, I've tried
Cook it right up.
sushi, but I couldn't do it.
Y- Yeah, I do too, Spackle. I like potatoes in every form too. Um,
Yep.
yeah, no to sushi, but now my kids and grandkids love sushi. I don't know where in the heck they got that from, but it's not from me. Like when we go out to eat, like Chinese or Japanese, whatever it is, they eat that sushi. Ooh, mm-mm, that right. And I've tried it. I've tried it, but nope.
Yeah.
We eat fried walleye or yellow perch up here. Really? Hmm.
Oh, I'm not.
Um.
I'm not like a like. I like crab. I like
Yeah.
shrimp,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I don't like any kind of like salmon or trout. Or
Oh, I
I
like
just
salmon.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I could
I
even
don't
eat
like
the
using
skin on the salmon.
Oh, yuck! Not me.
Yes,
No.
Alice sockeye salmon. I love salmon now. Um, we have that about I don't know once every couple months because it's really really expensive. But I do we cook it on like a George Foreman grill. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and then with some mashed taters. Hmm. Yep. Did you, Alice? I meant to ask you if you what you did with your mess of okra the other day. Um, I know she was talking about.
Yeah. Salmon is good for you.
Yeah,
I just can't. I
it,
can't do it.
it's heart healthy like Cheerios.
Yeah.
So yeah. Mhm. Yeah, walleye and yellow perch are very light in flavor, sweet actually. Hmm.
Huh.
I've had shark steak before. Oh, okay, Alice. I thought you had some okra already. I misunderstood. Um, couldn't find any fresh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't, I mean, you can't. That's the only way you can do okra. You got to do it from fresh okra.
Do
Like,
you eat grits?
yes.
Oh, I tried them since I've been here. I didn't like them.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
grandmother that lived in Michigan, my dad's mom used to call them
Uh-huh.
grunts. Grunts. Oh God.
Oh, I love biscuits and gravy.
Well, I do too. Mahi mahi. He's pretty good. So is halibut.
I
Hmm.
like halibut. Now, okay, wait. I like halibut. I do.
Hmm.
I forgot about that. I do like halibut.
So let me ask you this: How did you? What did you do to your grits
I
after
got them
you?
at a restaurant.
Okay, what did you
Yeah.
put in them?
Um. Nothing. I don't think
Well, that's why you didn't like the damn things then.
they just. I ordered them with something. What did I order? I ordered breakfast.
Yeah.
I
If
think.
you didn't put butter or
Yeah.
butter and a little tiny tad of sugar and salt and pepper them,
Uh huh. I did put
that's
butter.
okay. You need butter, a tiny tad of sugar, and some salt and pepper. Yes, yes,
Oh. Hmm.
yes.
I'll
You
have to
know
try
what,
that
Joan?
next time.
Another northern thing, because like I just told everybody, my daddy was from Michigan. Um, Goulash. My grandmother in Michigan made goulash all the time, and we never made a lot of goulash. I never made. My mother didn't, or whatever, but my grandmother swore by goulash. So, does anybody else eat goulash? Why are we talking about all this food? Okay.
No, I've never had. Well, no, I can't say I never have. I'm sure I have because my mom would make it. And we had to eat what was served for dinner. So,
Oh my gosh. Alice said nobody liked biscuits and gravy. Too much British blood in us. We have biscuits with clotted cream and jam.
huh?
So, what is clotted cream? It almost sounds like it's spoiled. Is it like clotted? You don't want clotted milk. So I'm just one or clabbered milk, whatever you want to say. But um,
Baileys
oh
and
yeah, no
Farms.
pumpkin, no pumpkin, no. Mm-mm.
I
Do
love
y'all like
pumpkin.
pumpkin stuff in the fall, like pumpkin coffee and all this pumpkin crap?
No, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. All that. I like pumpkin pie. That's it.
Now I can eat pumpkin pie, but I don't like this pumpkin coffee and
No.
ooh, and Eve
What?
K loves pumpkin everything. My daughter does too. Bay leaf
Bailey?
and parm, good layer to the grits. That sounds good too.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm. Yep. Um. So Charlotte, she didn't put spaghetti in it. She did put what those like macaroni noodles, the chunky macaroni noodles, not the ones you get from Kraft, but the ones that you buy separately bagged, the big macaroni type noodles. She'd put that in there, and everything else. Like I couldn't tell you what all she had in it, but I loved it. But my mother never did cook it. Just like whip made from full fat milk. Oh, okay. Hmm. Ooh, pumpkin ravioli. Oh, pumpkin
Yeah.
pancakes. Oh,
Joan
ah,
said she's a second generation Hungarian on my daddy's side. Chicken pap paprik. Can't say that.
Pap cash, it looks like.
Yeah. Goulash, egg noodles, sour cream, and
Yes.
pickles of some sort with most meals. Huh.
Oh, really? Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. They know the pumpkin spice and yes to mocha. What's this in peppermint mochas?
Yes,
Yeah.
peppermint.
Yeah.
Peppermint mochas are
Yeah.
good. I love
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
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 It's weird because back home, there was Starbucks on every corner. I went to it a lot on my way to work. And then my husband
Yeah.
found, I don't know, a few years ago, he found uh, not a Starbucks, a different, he hated Starbucks. Here, you can't find a good cup of coffee. There is Starbucks, but they're very far and few, in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the little, the hole in the wall ones or, the not name brand coffee places, it's really hard to find. They are not coffee people here.
Okay. Well,
At
we do
all.
our own at home. Like
Yeah.
my daughter and granddaughter both love cold coffee. So
Yeah.
we've probably got 4 or 5 different kinds of coffee in there right now. She's got all of these flavorings. She's got the little thing that you whip it up. So
Oh, yeah.
we can make coffees just like Starbucks does. We don't have to pay $15 for them. So
Yeah, I don't, I hardly ever, drink coffee. I mean, besides at home now. And
yeah,
if I want iced coffee, I just make extra coffee
yeah,
and make it my own, with milk and,
right,
more. So, but yeah, now I don't, my husband's like, man, you're saving money on coffees, huh? And I said, yeah, I don't go buy them anymore.
right, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fun every once in a while, if you're out with a girlfriend or, whatever, to go by the Starbucks. But my closest Starbucks is in Tupelo, which is 48 miles from here. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, we don't get them Starbucks very often. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we
I
do
don't,
have a local coffee shop that's pretty good.
yeah. We have one too. It's not too far, but now we just don't go do it very often at all.
Right. Yeah.
We'll go
Yeah.
every now and then on the weekends and get an iced one or a blended one.
Bye,
But
Joan. I'm glad you came. Joan's got to walk her dogs.
yeah, I got
We're
one
fixing to
hogging my bed here.
there you.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
our
just all
little
spread
dog's
out.
in yonder. Yeah.
My other one's sleeping with my son, so
Oh, is he home? That's right. It's getting late. We've been
he's
on a long.
yeah. He stayed home today. He's got a really bad ear infection. Um,
Oh,
It's
your
like
son?
even the side of
Oh,
his face is swollen up.
oh no.
Ended up going to urgent care last night. He's never been the kid that ever had ear
Uh-huh.
infections.
Mhm.
So he was like, "Mom, my ear's hurting really bad." And you could just feel this lump on the side. And he went to the urgent care last night. And she says, "Yeah, there's something going on." So she
Mm,
put him on antibiotic and his human resource. She's like, "You're not coming to work because you're not hanging your head out. They're working like 10 floors up." So he's hanging his window. She goes, "No way, you're gonna get so dizzy. You're
yeah.
not coming in." So I don't know if he's
Oh,
gonna go in tomorrow or not. He's just not feeling good. He still has a little bit of temp, from the
right.
infection. So
Yeah. Oh man, those are
yeah.
painful too.
Oh,
Those are
ear
painful.
infections are bad.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Yeah.
are. They are. Well, it was
Yep.
fun, y'all.
Yes,
We had
it
a good
was.
time.
Sorry, it was a little late, but
That's okay. I mean, I knew you were going to be late. I was
yeah,
almost late, to be honest with you, because I was talking to Will on the phone. So,
yeah,
but anyway, I'm so very appreciative for everybody coming and
yeah.
participating
It was
and
fun. Yeah, it was.
yeah,
It
being
was.
here tonight. I hope everybody has a good night. And
Yeah. Have a
Sue,
well,
go ahead.
hey, everyone, have a good and wonderful night and rest of the week. It's almost
Yeah.
Friday, so
Yes, and we will see y'all on Saturday. Not sure yet what we're going to do, but we'll come up with something. Okay.
yeah, we will.
Yep. All right. Y'all have a
Alrighty.
good night.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you again.
Bye.
Bye. That was the wrong thing. Bye.